It's set to go on the tail of the tape. Not a lot of difference in height, just an inch difference there. Not a lot of difference in weight. Martinez is 3 years younger, and the reach is just about the same as well. So there's not a lot of difference. They're both in the primes of their individual career, so we're set to go. Round number one, again in blue, the challenger from León, Nicaragua, Gonzalo Munguia. And from Vega Baja here in Puerto Rico, undefeated Rocky Martinez, 23-0 with a draw. Rocky Martinez in the red trunks with that Puerto Rican flag and the red shoes to the right of your screen.
And you're going to see if it's a different Rocky Martinez. He's going to be a lot slicker. He's going to use a lot of lateral movements. He's going to box a lot, but I still say he's going to be a brawler.
He will be a brawler because his opponent is a brawler who needs to sit down on his punches, and he knows that. He needs to throw more, especially to the body and especially early in this fight. He holds a couple of minor titles, the WBO Latino Super Featherweight Championship. He won that in '09. And he also has the Nicaraguan 130-pound championship, which he won way back in 2005. So he knows he's got to stay busy. We talked about a lot of the close rounds that he's lost. And Rocky Martinez, on the other hand, is a guy who will try to take these rounds away from him in a hurry with heavy blows. There's the uppercut by Rocky, and the chant goes up like you're watching the movie. Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Absolutely a loved athlete here in a country that loves boxing and baseball.
You know, but he's a very humble guy, too. A guy that always is great shape. His uncle trains him, Manuel Martinez. A great student of the boxing, and you know, remembers all the great Puerto Rican champions, and has patterned himself after a lot of those. He's a guy that, I mean, just always in shape, always in shape. Spent 3 months training 4 hours every single day.
And he's got the type of body that's a perfect body for boxing. He doesn't have the big, thick, heavy muscles. He's got what they call the striated muscles, the long muscles. His body is cut but not rippled like he's done 5,000 sit-ups a day. But he trains, as Benny said, 4 hours a day, so he's in tremendous physical condition. He can go as long as he has to go. This is scheduled for 12 rounds.
And he's already shown me some good things already. You know, being able to get out of there, moving laterally to get himself out of trouble.
But he's also catching the eyes of the judges, Benny, because he's landing the jab. He's getting between the gloves of Munguia. Munguia tries to come in. He misses 2 shots. One sails up over the shoulder. The other whistles past the nose of Rocky. So Rocky's able to bounce in and out. And if he wanted to look slick, he's doing that in the first round here. Meanwhile, he's scoring enough punches. Pauses a couple of times with the jab. Then comes with a more definitive uppercut. Grabs on him, pushes him off, showing his strength. Ducks underneath the wild right hand. Throws a shot to the body and avoids again the shot by Munguia. So if it's slickness you want to see, you're seeing it right now with 20 seconds to go in the first of 12.
And Munguia, he still wants to load up. A guy whose idol is Alexis Arguello from Nicaragua. Also, he said he patterns his style after Julio Cesar Chavez. And I said, Junior? He said, absolutely not. So we had some fun with him.
Closing seconds now of round number one, and this is a good boxing round for Rocky Martinez. Rocky Martinez from Vega Baja in Puerto Rico wins the first round 10-9. Our judges are John Stewart, Robert Hoyle from my state in Nevada, and Cesar Ramos from here in Puerto Rico.
And that round definitely went to, in my card, to Rocky Martinez. Carlos Papo Filato in the corner with him, along with Henry Martinez, Jose Abando. And there's the corner right there.
He's all that work in that first round. Look, he's not even hardly huffing and puffing. That'll tell you the conditioning.
Raul Torres, Papo.
The WBO 130-pound champion. WBO calls it the junior lightweight. Another ranking bodies, they call it the super featherweight, but it's the 130-pound championship of the world of the WBO that's at stake tonight. Currently wearing that strap is Rocky Martinez. Martinez decked out in the red with the Puerto Rican flag down the left pant leg, red shoes, and in the blue, the colors of the flag of Nicaragua, blue and white. The Nicaraguan native Gonzalo Munguia.
Yeah, in his corner, Munguia's corner, they told him he's got to step it up. You got to step it up. You're waiting, and you let Martinez get a lot of confidence. So now all of a sudden he's going to come at him more.
Well, he holds the hands high, and then he'll come out and throw that wide shot with the left hook. And Rocky's so quick with his right hand, he can counter with the right, or he can jab off of that. Double jab, right hand downstairs from Rocky. Coming forward now is Munguia. Munguia dips but doesn't throw. Then he comes with a sneaky little uppercut that catches a piece of the chin of Martinez.
Big hammer shot coming over the top right there by Munguia. Rocky, who describes himself as a pressure fighter who loves to shoot to the body,
And he's gone both ways in this fight in that he's come upstairs quite a bit, holding the right hand high so he doesn't get clipped by that left-hand power shot and hook of Munguia. Munguia standing right up and setting up right in front of him. Not especially a good place to be with Rocky, because Rocky will jab you a couple of times and the hook will come blasting with the right hand. He's not afraid to let the power shot go, and he's set himself up for it right now.
But doesn't Munguia look bigger than Rocky, though?
He does. I don't know whether it's the color of the trunks or maybe the lighter complected body of Rocky, but something makes him look like a bigger guy. Actually, he has a more cut to his muscles and bigger arms than what Rocky has. But Rocky has that perfect body of a top professional prize fighter. I think he looks terrific.
And of course, for Rocky, he'd love to go ahead and unify that 130-pound title with guys like Chris John, Rafael Marquez, Yuriokis Gamboa, Robert Daniel Ponce de Leon, Bernabe Concepcion, some of the guys in that division.
Well, right now, Munguia is doing a decent job of coming forward, trying to take this round away from Rocky. Landed a nice uppercut that snapped the head back of Rocky. Now he's landing some shots. 45 seconds, 43 seconds to go here in the second round. Nice left-hand hook that time by the challenger. The challenger working hard here, and Rocky's got to do something. We're going to take this round, and the crowd's starting to get on him a little bit for it.
Yeah, because I think this one Munguia's going to take it.
Now Rocky's turned it up a notch. He felt the left hook to the right hand. This is a decent round, I'll tell you, for Munguia.
This is what we expected from the first round, the way the weigh-in went yesterday. This is what I expected. I expected these guys to start in the dressing room.
This is a very good round, I think, for Munguia right now, coming to the backyard of Rocky Martinez. Munguia landing body shots. He landed a couple of head shots. Rocky's answered back. But I think that Munguia has done enough to win this second round. That's a good round for the kid. So, in a way, I suppose, Benny, a bit of a surprise. But for the fans that know Munguia, it's not a surprise at all. This guy's a very decent fighter.
Very decent fighter. You know what I mean? He talked about the fact that, he's there you go. Zolt Baidak getting ready.
Baidak is undefeated. He's 15-0 with 5 knockouts. He's originally from Hungary, fighting out of Hamburg, Germany now, and trained by the former world champion Artur Gregorian from Armenia. He's also living in Germany and raising his family now.
Well, he wouldn't disclose to us what his plan was for Wilfredo Vasquez Jr., but his nickname is Left Hook. And here's some of the action. That's a great uppercut right there by Gonzalo Munguia. And again, followed up by the left. And now he's setting him out, now digging to the body, gets the arm. Misses on that Roman. Rocky Martinez trying to answer back, but I think that last round was a Munguia round.
I definitely think it was a Munguia round. And it might just juice up Martinez a little bit to pick up the pace here in round number 3.